First play of the big game will be a second down. Out of the gun to get to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. Breaks it to the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Defense is backed up, shadowing the goalpost, trying to defend their own. Beck's going for the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. The offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
On the move from inside his spot. And the return will be knocked down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the need to answer.
And I think being down 13, you kind of feel that way. But dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Paul, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a
There he goes! Hits him with a stiff arm. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the first down, he's still on his feet. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The Bruins come to the line in the hurry up.
And this offense gets nothing done with that play, but look at it. There's continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spot going to create a big play.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. And here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now the lead is down to 11. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by just one.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers doing on those DBs to make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got his man on the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are trying to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question when the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest dance of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Gets it past the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air, it's Gilliam, looking to the big tight end. Back off, what a play by this defense. Was looking looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up as a 24. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Makes the catch. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got him downfield. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the tight end. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, you go the wrong way.
And he's going to...
Well, the head coach has to run this off his offense here. At the very end of the first half, when you got to have an execution. Has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's got room. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And the Gators will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready. They're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here in the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break in half to go talk with my coaches and take my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stops, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The Bruins will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They stop him at the 42, and they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Gilliam. That pass not close as he got thrilled trying to deliver it. 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make a field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Unleashes to the end zone. It's picked off. they force the turnover.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season. He's finding the football consistent.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Flores. Good pick up, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it out. Plows through the defense. Came through like a shot, knocked it down for a loss of 5. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. And the defense, he got him at the 27.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
He'll be got it out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
And those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? And this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, or the next pass.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of a know-how. And honestly, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to explain he's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch, but to get the first down.
Catch in the middle of the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. That big pickup on one they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turnover zone.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Slams ahead. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First play of the drive, Boston throw. On target. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Sims. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
This is the moment for this offense to put the drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as well.
And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator.
Breaks free in the middle. Lowers those pads. They bring him down, and he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Bruins. A great catch and run for 6.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody's thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw. Quickly, this offense gets right to the steals.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense uses the timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run.
The Gators come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And they found the big fella again. And they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown this way.
They'll snap it from the 36. They got a first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down and more. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Handoff from the gun. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Out of the gun, the inside kick. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. To the ground, he's got it again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Pass play didn't go well, it leaves him with second and 11. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Gators are at the line, looking to convert on third and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. There he goes. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
These situations are so much in college football. Finishing strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving. Get a few first downs and get it done.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. And he'll be brought down.
Man, it is been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close, punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Not sure why they want to throw again. Quarterback extends the play. Got out of trouble and throws. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You prayed for the echo of the whistle, and they did that with a sealing touchdown. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both